Hi, friends. We often mix up spirituality with material struggle in life. We are indoctrinated with this idea that spirituality or religion is going to somehow miraculously help us to achieve material success in life. That's why when we have a problem, we often tend to seek advice from spiritual gurus or babas. For example, if we have a problem in business, we tend to seek advice from astrologists. If we have a problem in relationship, we tend to seek advice from spiritual baba. And most often, they provide irrational and illogical solutions, such as wearing a color stone to ward off bad energy and invite good energy into life. This is a shortcut, stupid solution that we often get. And if we are dissatisfied, unfulfilled, purposeless, and insecure about our life, we tend to seek advice from spiritual leaders or psychics, and they give us interesting and attractive speech with their spiritual jargons without concrete or long term solutions to our problems. And again, they prescribe certain rituals. They ask us to wear rings or stones or tawis, which has nothing to do with the problem that you are facing in life. This is the reality. Material struggle has nothing to do with the spiritual values. The role of spiritual values is completely different in our life. They are not meant to improve your material life. For example, if I want a luxurious life, I must work hard for it. Me becoming better spiritual person or praying or wearing a colored stone is not gonna make me bring luxury into my life. If I want fame, I must work hard for it. If I want healthy lifestyle, I must make a plan of healthy diet and exercise, not merely wearing a color stone or seeking advice from some spiritual guru. If I am dissatisfied with life, if I am feeling purposeless, I must find the root cause. Why? And come up with strategies to overcome that feeling instead of mechanically joining spiritual centers or starting to perform yoga, for example. Most of the times, that's what we do. If we are feeling dissatisfied with life or insecure with life, we become more spiritual. We become to perform more yoga, believing that the yoga or the spiritual standards or spiritual values are going to help us feel satisfied, help us achieve those materialistic goals. This is the problem. We often mix up these two things, but they have completely different roles to play in our life. Spiritual values have no direct impact on your material success. You just praying before you attending exam or an interview is not going to help you become succeed in interview or get good grades in the exam. Having said that, does spirituality have no value whatsoever in life? No, that's not what I'm saying. Spirituality has a different role to play in our life. And the role is spirituality is built on three fundamental principles. Number one is connecting with the higher power. We have a natural disposition to connect with a supreme entity, a supreme reality. And we are always in quest, in search to find what it is, subconsciously or consciously. We try to find the supreme reality behind this universe. What is that reality that is underlying the universe, that animates this universe? Something immortal, something that is that transcends time, space, and everything. This is the natural disposition that we have. At least we are, even an atheist or theist, doesn't matter. We are at least in quest for those things. We are always in searching if there is something higher than ourselves in this entire universe. And we are trying to connect with that higher power, connect with that higher energy. This is the fundamental principle of spirituality, which encourages us to connect with supreme power like supreme creator and supreme values like love, affection, care, humility. Connect with those values that are permanent, that are not changing. That is number one. And number two, connecting with myself. Again, it comes back to understanding who I am. These two are actually the fundamental principles of yoga as well. When we perform yoga, we try to connect with something higher than us, to higher reality and higher values. At the same time, try to analyze ourselves, try to find our own strengths and weaknesses, try to control our emotions, manage our emotions to be precise, try to feel those emotions and understand the value of those emotions, understand the value of character, understand the value of moral and ethical values, and implement them in our life. That is the second fundamental of spirituality, character transformation. So if you perform any ritual, any yoga, wear any kind of color stone, if your character is not, if it is not impacting, if your spirituality is not impacting your character, it means you are just a pseudo spiritual. Simple as that. That is the criteria. Spirituality always improves character, always help us connect with something higher than us, connect with higher values, connect with supreme reality and supreme values. And the third value is working, performing action without the desire for a specific result. This is important. When we perform any action, when we do anything, we have expectations. If I am helping a friend, I expect him to return the favor in future. If I am working in a job, I expect my boss to recognize me. We have expectation in everything that we do. But what if we perform every single action without the desire for a specific result? Enjoy the action, enjoy what we do. If you are helping a friend, help because that's what who you are, not because you want a written favor. If you love someone, love because that's what who you are. That defines you. Love defines you. If you are humble, humility defines you. If you are performing great at job, your performance defines you, not appreciation from your boss, not your salary hike. So we must understand these fundamental pillars of spirituality. If we understand them and try to implement those three fundamental principles in life, of course, they help us improve our lifestyle dramatically. They help us feel satisfied and fulfilled in life. They help us develop a positive attitude that will again has an impact on the progress in our material life. But they have direct impact, just like prayer is not going to improve your grades in exams. Even to achieve spiritual goals, we must work hard. There's no shortcuts. So similarly, to achieve materialistic goals, we must work hard. We must face challenges. We must face problems. We must face all the hurdles that come on our way to achieve that spiritual or materialistic state. If we balance these two aspects of our life, we'll become really happy, fulfilled, and successful individual in life. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.